All right, welcome to the channel, and we've got the second video of today, and this one is about Canada becoming the 51st state. I've all heard quite a bit about it. A lot of people think it was a joke or is a joke. It's not. It's actually serious. It's something that could happen. And we got a little clip here of how this actually came about. So it's a pretty good one. Let's jump right into it.
President Trump has talked about expanding the U.S. footprint. In a hot mic moment, Canada's Prime Minister said that absorbing Canada is a real thing. Is it a real thing?
Look, you know how that came about? President's meeting with Trudeau, and Trudeau says, well, if you even out our trade relationship, then we will cease to exist as a country. At which point the president responded very logically, and that is, well, if you can't exist without cheating in trade, then you should become a state.
Now, does it surprise anyone that this is how it came to be? I mean, there is nothing this man can do. He's a complete idiot. I can't believe he's been in power for 9 years. I do believe you could pick just any random person off the street, just close your eyes, point at someone, and they could do a much better job.
That was his observation.
That's how it started.
It is how it started. And I think he's told the story publicly. And that's how all this began. Look, Canada's our friend. Canada's our neighbor. Canada's our partner. But it goes back to the point I made. For decades, the United States allowed uneven trade imbalances to develop.
All right, so they found an uneven trade balance. And I can't understand why people in Canada are upset about that. They found a problem, and as a government, they want to fix it, make things better. That's what they are supposed to do. That is what they are paid to do. What is the problem? During
the Cold War, you know why we did it? We did it because we felt like we want countries to be strong economically, even if it means they're cheating, because we don't want them to fall victim to some internal Marxist coup that overturns their government or what have you. Those days are gone. These are rich, developed economies. And ultimately, who can argue against the fact that whatever they charge us, we should charge them?
Dollar for dollar. And everyone thinks this is going to work fighting the United States in a trade war. It's never going to work. The tariffs are never going to work. And I'm for Pierre Poilievre being prime minister, but even he is saying dollar for dollar. And I just completely disagree with it. It's never going to work.
Whatever they prohibit, if they don't allow American companies to do it, we should not allow their companies to do it here. American banks can't even operate in Canada. So there has to be reciprocity here. We can continue to work together on all kinds of things, but whether it's Canada, Mexico, China, anybody else, when it comes to economics and trade, there has to be reciprocity, there has to be fairness. And who would argue, how can anybody argue against that? The days where we just allow countries to take advantage of us, that has to end. That's not good for the global order. That leads to imbalances that create friction points. That's the
One of the things that's kind of weird to see, and hopefully it's not just in the video and the videos I've been watching on the United States, but it seems like the government actually cares about the people and is working for them. Unlike Canada, where they just take everything we have and they don't care at all. So it is great to see. I hope that's the case. If there is anyone American watching the video, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what it is actually like there. But it seems completely different than the government that we have.
Case with Canada, it's the case with a lot of countries who are our allies and friends. But on trade, we have an imbalance and it has to be dealt with.
So you really can't be upset with the United States for doing this. If you want to be upset at anyone, it's Trudeau and the Liberal government. They've caused every problem we have. Of course, you get a lot of comments about Trump and how much people dislike him and you know, take his personal life out of it, because we don't need to talk about that. That's not what we're here for. The job he is doing, how he is working as president, what has he done that's bad? What has he done that is so bad that everyone hates him so much? I don't understand it, because from what I see, he's doing a great job. If we had a prime minister that was doing half the job that Trump is, we'd be doing all right. Let me know in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember, like and subscribe. See you in the next one.